Hey guys, Adrian here. Today we're taking a look at an app called Bank Bully, available on the iPhone and iPad. Now, first thing I want to get out of the way, it is available on both iOS devices. It is a free application, and it's a gameplay very similar to that of a game you may be familiar of Paper Toss, a very popular game that came out originally on iOS. So it kind of adds a new spin to this, where you're in a bank setting and there's a guy in front of you and you're kind of just trying to throw the objects at him. So for example, I can just toss an object here and I can hit him, and then he turns around to see if it's you, and then you can try and throw another object again, and then if you miss him, he turns back around. But if you get him in rapid succession, which I can't seem to do here, he just makes a face, and then afterwards he, he goes back to doing, or just waiting there in line here. So again, if you've played this gameplay before, it's very similar to stuff you've seen before, and you can see there I just barely missed him, and there I got him there, and then I can try and get him again, and then he makes a face, turns around. Simple as that. You can see my best I've hit. You can see here you have your score of how many times you've hit him in rapid succession. Your best is equivalent to how many times you've hit him in a row, so mine is 12. Now, this is very similar to that gameplay, and it's very repetitive. Now, a new spin, I want to talk about first off what I like about this. I like that it's a new setting, it's a new feel, and they also, in the beginning, give you these boxes with different weapons in them, so you can click the box to break it, and then you get these new weapons. For example, if you throw a briefcase, it has a different effect on the game compared to other items. Same if you throw something like a mug, for example, and you hit him in the back of the head, then it has a different effect. Some items have a different effect, some don't. For example, the ashtray and the mug just kind of make him turn around and nothing can really happen. Whereas if you throw something like this letter here and you tend to hit him, and then it makes this little green splat mark on the guy. And again, some items have different effects, some don't. That's what kind of was a con in the application here. You know, that some items they built effects into, and then some are just regular items. Not all of them have different effects. But, I mean, it is a nice little change up from the traditional gameplay. Now, I can see this appealing to people who have played this game style and they're kind of bored of the old, throw a ball into a basket, throw a ball into a trash can, try out different type of items and have different type of effects. And obviously, you have this wind current, so you can see right now it's at 5.0.1. I know there's a little bit of a glare there. And you have this little flag here showing you which way the wind is going. So you do have some difficulty in terms of which way your wind's going and how it's going to determine how you throw the object and where the object's going to go. But overall thoughts. So first off, big cons. The graphics aren't that great. I mean, the icon art is great and all of that, but when you get into the actual app, there's an ad as soon as you start the game, and after that, you are greeted with the application, and there's no instructions on how to play the game. So if you're a new user and you're just downloading this game for free, you have no idea what to do, and you kind of have to learn on your own. I mean, it's not too hard of an interface, but still, you may be a little bit confused on what your objective is. There is no sort of leveling system. I mean, it's just kind of one default setting on how you play. Yes, the wind currents change to different levels, the easy, medium, and high, but there's no way to set that. So if you just wanted to play at a harder setting, you couldn't do that. The guy doesn't move, he stays stationary pretty much the whole time, so it's not like he's moving around the map or moving around the background. It's just one, simple game that's very repetitive. I can see people, if you like this type of gameplay, if you like this type of, game style, definitely something to check out because it's free, so you have nothing to lose. But other than that, I think they highly need to improve on stuff like adding more difficulty levels to the game, adding more challenges and obstacles to the actual game style, because it's just really repetitive and gets really boring really quick. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. It does add a new spin. I like the new weapons. I like that weapon system and stuff like that. I like that it's a new setting, but it is missing a lot of lackluster things that keep an app addicting and stuff like that, especially in terms of leveling and high scores and all that. The high score is about the only thing they have to cut it, and kind of keep you playing. But other than that, it's not that intriguing in my opinion. So 4 out of 10. Check it out, guys. Bank Bully in the App Store, available on the iPad and iPhone. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.